Alright, our next adventure brings us to the Boulder Loop Trail. It's a 3-mile loop trail that goes over some interesting ledges and past some interesting boulders. There's a view out towards, I believe, Mount Chicora and the Eastern Sandwich Range along the way. Let's see what this hike brings us. It's one of the many boulders along the trail. Quite interesting. Alright, we've reached the loop junction. We are going to go this way. 1.3 miles to the ledges. Shouldn't be too bad. But let's see. Trail's starting to climb a bit. Oh well, this elevation gain is going to come sooner or later. Better sooner than later, so that way we have an easy trek out. Wow, look at this. Neat little cavern type things. Onward we go. Well, I didn't know this at first, but we were apparently in a forest protection area a few yards ago. So, we just left it. So, I believe you can camp here, but just be smart about it. Okay, we're starting to switch back. Maybe this means we're gonna gain the ledge crest. Let's see. Now the trail's really starting to climb. That means we should be getting to the ledges at the halfway point pretty soon. Yeah, this trail is a climbing. I can't remember whether the WMG described this slope in the clockwise direction or the counterclockwise direction. So I don't know whether we're going to be going up or down the steep part it mentioned. We've reached the junction. There's a view, a ledge outcroppy view, 0.2 miles this way. So, that is exactly where we are going to go. And I will meet you at that ledge view. Wow, sure was worth it to come here. Got Chicora and the sisters over there. Just a wide view. I think that may be El Paso Connolly, I think. I'm not sure. See the tri-pyramids. Oh my god. This is just incredible. Truly an awesome secondary hike for my hike up Wildcat A a day prior. So far so good. Gonna take a quick lunch break here, then I'll meet you farther down the other end of the Boulder Loop Trail. Alright, we're starting to descend a steep pitch. Better watch our footing here. And everything should be alright. Ooh, this is a pleasant section right here. Pretty flat, easy footing. Although, that may change. It very well could. So far, this side of the trail is much nicer than the side we came up. More color, so to speak. And I'll meet you farther down the trail. We're definitely going down. A little steeply, too. But it's not that bad. At least the footing's good. Much better than going up. Got a pretty wet and muddy section right here. Not bad though. All it requires is a little rock hopping. Or if you want to get your boots wet, you can do that too. We're entering that forest protection area that we were at just earlier in the hike. So that means we should be getting close to the loop junction and therefore the campsite. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna bushwhack from the loop junction to our campsite at the Cover Bridge campground, considering it's basically right there. It'll save us some road walking. Holy cliff that, man. Now this is what I like to see on a trail called the Boulder Loop Trail. There are quite a few boulder trails around New Hampshire, and this is definitely worthy of being called it. Alright, we are back at the loop junction. We are gonna bushwhack to the campsite, and I'll meet you when you get there. Alright, we've returned to the campsite. So far this is a really pretty good hike. Modest difficulty with awesome views. What more could the guy ask for? The round trip distance was about 3¼ miles with I think 1,000 feet of elevation gain. So, from the Boulder Trail, see you on my next adventure.